for the title of Europe's best football team. It's a Game of Thrones. Night gathers in Berlin. Two teams at the peak of their powers, Andy. They knocked out the last two European champions in the semi-finals. Worthy finalists both.
How progressive they're going to be. They're just going to sit there and stay quite narrow to the two centre-halves and let the rest of this...
Messi is aware of Jordi Alba making inroads. Neymar's first touch just a little heavy. Nothing wrong with that though. Iniesta, and a chance early on, and Rakitic has put Barcelona in front inside 4 minutes. A goal that had Barcelona written all over it. Sharp passing, good movement. And Rakitic had the easy bit, just steering it into the net. Fantastic start for Barcelona.
What's a brilliant, brilliant goal. Juve are obviously a bit narrow because they play the diamond, so that switch gives Jordi Alba a lot of room. Good composure from Neymar. What about that for a ball? You know, Vidal doesn't go with a run, he just allows Iniesta to go in there, and then of course you know that he's going to drop that on a plate, on a sixpence for Rakitic. He just finishes it off beautifully. That's a stunning goal, and what a start to this game.
A year ago, Ivan Rakitic was man of the match in the Europa League final. The skipper of Sevilla, his farewell to them before moving on and up to Barcelona, where he has effectively taken the place of Xavi in the team and has beaten Gianluigi Buffon in just over 3.5 minutes.
Imagine what they're thinking. Imagine all the hours they've spent talking about how we're going to deny them, how we're going to stop them, how we're going to contain that front three. Just a few minutes, they're already trailing. So now they
did score when they had to in Madrid in the semi-final. And Barcelona do tend to leak a goal or two away. Messi. Alves trying to wriggle into some space, halted by Pogba. Gone this far since 2011. Overdue by their modern standards.
It's a ball that
immediately down to work.
You're right, Clive. Vidal, you'd expect a little bit more composure.
Wonderful composure. Bonucci penalised. Messi back on the ball, stepping away from Vidal. Dani Alves. Messi. Neymar. He's found some space. And they can now play the match at their tempo, in their style. Juventus have somehow got Messi. There's a foul by Ebra. Third time he's faced Lionel Messi in a Champions League final, although Messi played infield in both 2009 and 2011. Messi switched it towards Neymar! Just couldn't quite catch up with it.
Instead of being on the end of things, at the moment Messi's the architect of it all. He's drifting in off that right side. He's hitting 30, 40 yard diagonals. That one's a really clever pass for Neymar. Almost has got to get closer to him.
Here they come again. Lionel Messi. Luis Suarez has cut it back. Dani Alves, fabulous save by Buffon. Hit it out of harm's way by Lichtsteiner. That was a tremendous stop by the Juventus skipper. Dani Alves it was who crept in unnoticed.
Great football again. Perfect pick out, wasn't it, from Suarez? And you know, Buffon is unsighted there. He's got bodies in the way. He doesn't really know. He's almost gambled going to his right. He's had to throw a big hand out to the left to get something on that. That's a game-saving moment. That really is. That's as good as a goal, that.
Messi clipped into the path of Neymar. swinging open again.
Everything's a little bit too easy at the moment for Barca to get in behind Juve and to...
Messi. Busquets. Time for Piqué. No time for Messi. Rakitic to Messi.
We just need to stay in it and grow into this game, Juventus. Don't need to rush anything. Pogba and Marquisio, the two wide midfield players, because they play that diamond, they want to stay nice and compact and not allow Barca away through the middle, but every time...
Suarez back to Alves. Here's Messi. Could just handle the ball, I think.
Two liberties at the back, pinching possession high up the field.
Dani Alves tried the back heel. Threat out of it if they feel as if their opponents are starting to gain a foothold in the match. Messi, then they change gear. Neymar slipped, but still managed to head it into the path of Suarez. Misplaced pass from Messi. Worked short between Messi and Neymar. They do seem to be on the... Messi.
One or two moments already when they've tried to play their way out, they caused their problems but didn't panic. Same belief is there. Just play their way out and they've got the ball back.
Came off Messi and Tevez couldn't resist making a challenge for the ball. Brought down his opposite number. Juventus will hope that from one of their set... Alves to Messi. Pirlo's beat himself. Good recovery by Bazzali. Mascherano. Run here is by Suarez. Bazzali's header comes for Lionel Messi. And he's been penalised. Juventus free kick. Instant control from Messi. Suarez headed away by Bazzali. Pogba trying to make something of it, just easing Messi off the ball. Dispossessed though by Dani Alves. Messi. Oh, and Pogba leapt in on Lionel Messi from behind there. Uncontrolled challenge by the youngest player on the field. Cards out for Paul Pogba.
Again, lunging in. Didn't have to. Certainly Patrice Evra was about to slow Lionel Messi up. Maybe just tripped himself a wee bit there, I think, trying to adjust his feet and clattered into him.